What's up, guys? So I had to make an extra video today because there's just a lot of stuff going on the forums and just a lot of stuff I want to talk about right now. Because if I do post my original video, which was pulling from my Kage super rare, a lot of the comments will end up being about this. So I figured get this video out the way and I'll push back the Kage super rare video a few hours after you see this one. So to begin with, it should be about the Sunflower Covenant event, which, anyway, so this event, in case you missed the last video explaining it and you missed all the forum posts, the whole thing was that in game it had nothing to do with it saying being cross server, and even on the forums apparently on the first day it didn't list that it was cross server, but the post was edited. You know, I don't have original screenshots of the forum post, and I honestly don't remember if cross server was listed on the first day or not, at least when I saw it. But the forum post does say edited. Who knows at this rate? But either way, basically the event is bugged. The whole controversy was that Oasis just posted it on the forums, didn't let players know that it was cross server ahead of time, and they just assumed that players from the game will go to the forums, which maybe like only 20 to 30% of the players go to the forums. Same goes for YouTube. Like even people that would watch YouTube videos would not end up finding the information. So it wasn't until today that they actually posted an in-game mail to everyone saying that to go on the forums because they're talking about the Sunflower Covenant event and like for compensation, all that, go there basically. Now you have to excuse the jackhammer in the back because I don't know why my neighbor decided to start reworking stuff now, but it's gonna be there the whole video and I can't do anything about it. But also shout out to Virtue for the red envelope exchange. You know, this event it's really good to gift each other coupons. But anyway, oh, and the remaining coupons I'll be giving to a friend because I just, I promised, so I would like to help out. But anyway, going back to Sunflower Covenant event. Now, the original forum post that I put in the old video that Zama made, it got a lot of attention. It went through like 11 pages, and then eventually it got closed down because players were constantly talking about suing and all that kind of stuff. I noticed in the second page of that one, Some Parasite put a really good point that the second you play this game and agree to the terms of service, you sell your soul to Oasis. Now, everyone's saying you could sue and all this kind of legal action. You can try, but I really just, you should know that you will not win. And to even try to bring up a case, it's going to cost way too much money to recover the compensation. Which, for whales complaining about only 200 roses and flowers, you need to realize that for you, that kind of money is probably nothing, or it's very little. But to those who are first-time spenders and casual spenders, this event screws them over because they finally found an opportunity they thought they could cash in on, and the game just screws them over. So that's the real issue here, as well as those who really went above and beyond the 200 flowers. So honestly, for me, it's like, I don't care what happens to me. I knew I wasn't going to go for either of the Tobiramas rewards, which were the top 3. And the whole issue being is that I only did like 293 flowers, so I don't see it as a big loss on my part. But for everyone else who's affected by it, it's a huge issue. Also, somebody said, for me pointing out that if, I talk about this as a concern and I still end up recharging 20k in the video, but this doesn't impact me to the point where I'm going to quit the game or not recharge. I never even said I was going to stop recharging at all. So, it's like, why would I complain about 200 flowers for a week compensation as well as the entire rebate itself when I wasn't going to win top 3 to begin with? This isn't my issue. This is for everyone else. So obviously I'm going to bring it up, and it's, of course I would recharge, especially with the merge events, which are gone now. But the next step is, so going back to the post, you can't exactly sue Oasis by NA laws because the terms of service state that you are abiding by Chinese laws for this. So you need to have a knowledge of, the US laws or the country you're in, and as well as laws for over there. Plus, you are pretty much dealing with Tencent. Oasis is the publisher, but Tencent makes the actual game, and they back them. So, in case you guys don't know, Tencent owns like 90% of China, and I'm pretty sure their net worth is over $500 billion. So trying to go against and sue that, it's really messed up. And the next issue I should bring up is I've been with browser games and gacha games for over 2.5 years, and this is just like spending and whaling into them. So I have more experience than most players, and I can tell you that if you think like mistreatment is an issue, you have not played enough of these games. This happens all the time, and you literally do not get anything in return. The games really care about profit above anything. So, getting fair treatment is asking for too much. Honestly, I must say that other games don't get active in the forums at all, and the development team and staff members really don't do anything for the players, let alone let them know anything ahead of time or actually fix some issues. So I'm not saying Oasis is a saint, but I'm saying that they actually do some things compared to all the other browser games, because the games will update like every half a year, and you won't even find out about the events unless like someone leaks it from somewhere else. So it's like, I'm not saying anything to really give them a lot of credit, but these kind of things are pretty bad. So the second you get into these side of the gaming world, you go into browser games, you should realize that it is just money talks, bullshit walks kind of thing. You're better off not playing or just don't spend at all, because the second you do that, that's like you sold your soul to them. So Sunflower Covenant wise, I kind of got carried over by ranting a little bit, but it's just really a no-win scenario. You can really hope that they do the compensation. So I guess I'll go over to the forum post, but this was posted today. Now apparently, by the time I checked it, they updated this thread, because to begin with, they were only giving the top 5 winners from each. Like, I don't even know what the hell this was about, so forget all this. But what you should know, and I'll have the link in the description, is you have to have over 200 flowers, so you have to be in the actual rankings to post on this thread. But you want to post a screenshot of your sunflower rankings. It has to have your character name, server number, and server time. So that's what you have to make sure. You have to fill this application out properly. It has to have your UID, which is located on your actual user homepage, I guess, like your user center, your user interface, whatever it is on the forums, your server ID, your character name, and then that screenshot. So you want to post that. Then they ended up updating this by changing it. So I don't know what the hell it was. Before it was saying like it was sunflower reward, not compensation, and then they updated it. So now they will have 20 winners in total in this form event. Every player that posts their screenshot and application in the right format gets 1,000 coupons. So you get 1,000 coupons back. Now, is this worth 10K? Obviously not. To 1,000 coupons is like 20 something dollars. And to get 200 flowers is at least 200, which is 10,000 ingots. So 1,000 coupons is nothing compared to 10K. But you're getting something. And honestly, from the past, you should know that Oasis's compensation is not a godsend either. They'll give out bond scrolls. They ended up giving out like Miyaboku gifts and advanced refines, or like 2 of them, and like some other stuff this week for this already. So like the compensation is already next level compared to what they're known for. But at least you get 1,000 coupons for the post. I don't know, maybe they changed their mind again, and I don't know, because a lot of people are posting on this thread. It's really active. Everyone's saying it's not enough and stuff like that. But at this point, I just say take what you can get. And if we get more, we get more. If not, you settle for this, because you really have no choice in the end. If you try to charge back, your account's going to get banned. So do you either take what you can get, or do you quit the game and get your account banned? But either way, it's your choice. And I'm telling you from personal experiences with all these games that it's just stuff I'm used to and I expect, so it doesn't really surprise me and it doesn't hit me in like the same kind of way as everyone else. But I know how money is, and for those people who are first-time spenders and casual spenders, this is like the biggest mistake that they have done, and it just really sucks because they're killing off a lot of the player base, and I guarantee you a lot of people will probably, people will like the whales say they won't recharge and spend, but bullshit, they're gonna fucking do it. All right. But a lot of those first-time spenders, casual spenders, will probably be done. They might even end up quitting the game. So this really screws over everything. But then also, on top of getting the rewards, if you make it into the placements, you get yourself extra coupons. It was just, there's just a whole mess. But just post into this thread and hope you win some rewards. I honestly just want this issue to already blow over and be done with because I'm tired of the Sunflower Covenant. It's it's just been every day. Like, in the end, there's nothing you can really do. That's just the sad truth. So I can just say that I just want this shit to be over with. They're not gonna be able to make everyone happy because either you keep the ones who are affected by it really happy and screw over the majority of the game by giving too much and pretty much like ruining the balance, I guess, or you end up going for giving too little and pissing off all those people, and maybe pissing off some people in the game who are looking at the situation from the outside that didn't participate and like, wow, this is why you don't spend because you get screwed. So that is another concern. But at this rate, you need to realize that it's not the end of the world for those who do spend. Take it as a bonus. It's not like you spent 10,000 ingots and directly into this for flowers expecting to get Tobirama. No, you spent 10,000 into what you wanted. Either seal scrolls if you pulled, battle armor, all the selections from Angel Conan to whatever it may be. You did spend for what you wanted originally. Those rankings were a bonus. If you were spending just for the rankings and put like 10,000 into trumpets or something, what are you doing playing this game? So it is a bonus, and yes, everyone got screwed out of it. I even went for the rankings, like doesn't mean I didn't get screwed out of it either, but you did get something out of it, and they're at least giving you coupons, which is a very low amount, but like my advice would be just take it and live with it. If you don't want to get screwed over, then you're better off not playing this game. Otherwise, expect this to happen over and over. I've been here since day one, and it's just the mess we live in. But the next thing I wanted to go over, because everyone's going to point at the events. So on Wednesdays around like 10 a.m. my time, they always post the form events. And I was shocked to the fuck. Like, I'm so lost. They drop Edo Tensei Roshi and Orochimaru Sanin Era. Now, right off the bat, when I saw Edo Tensei Roshi, I closed this freaking page on my phone. Oh, actually, I forgot. I am not showing it on the recording. Okay, let me go back to this. So, Edo Tensei Roshi. When I freaking saw him, I just closed the page out and said I was done. Because, yes, the NA side does not run off the Chinese schedule. It does not run off the German schedule. It has its own schedule. And then Edo Tensei fucking Roshi proves it. First of all, ninjas that come right off the top of my head that were missing. Edo Hanzo, Swimsuit Tamari, Edo Hiruzen, there are pretty much so many ninjas probably before Roshi Edo Tensei as well that it honestly just does not come to mind who we're missing. But we're missing a lot. And besides ninja-wise, we're missing content. So the NA side is on its own schedule. But whoever thought that Jinchuriki's, the Edo Tensei version, should be dropping in this time period needs to fix that schedule. Because this is kind of ridiculous. I mean, Sanin Era Ninjas was a different story. And trust me, there's way worse to just what's being added. It's new ninjas. We're getting 2 new ninjas in a week, which I don't think they ever did it anyway. At least I don't remember when they ever did more than 1 ninja in a week. But Orochimaru Sanin Era, also he is the worst of the 3 Sanin Eras. And he's dropping. Plus, funny enough, it's a Orochimaru Sanin War breakthroughs, which is a very good breakthrough. He's actually a really good ninja when he gets a breakthrough. He's like a full-on single-target nuker. He can instantly kill like 1 ninja with his max breakthroughs. Then you also have Weekly Strong Ninjas being the new 2 releases and Susanoo Itachi. But it gets so much worse. It just gets so much worse when you look at it. Okay, let's go Platinum Recharge. This event used to be good. I mean, I recharged 7 days to get Kakuzu from it. Then the second time around, they raised the price, but they put Hokage Minato and Edo Deidara. So, now what do? Primary Recharge Pack 2. Oh no, wrong thing. Recharge Feedback Pack 1. So you can select these. Now this is the thing. The Pack 1 is a daily recharge, and the Pack 2 is what you get for the 7 days of recharging. Now, for a daily recharge, you get one Itachi frag, which is not bad. Because Shinobi Feast can get you like 2 to 3, depending on your RNG. Maybe even 1 from a 5k recharge. So you're doing like 3k max maybe to get yourself 1 frag. And why the fuck is a mystery gem here? You guys flooded the game with this shit so long ago on the last rebate. And they put mystery gem between the choice of a Susanoo Itachi frag. There is no one in hell who will do a 3k recharge to choose between a mystery gem frag and a Susanoo Itachi frag. Because you can simply go into the game and go to the group shop to get one for 350. Not 3,000 ingots recharge, but 350. Like, that alone, no. Like, that, I already see this and I say no to the platinum recharge. I won't be recharging in this. The only thing that's good, actually, at least not the max recharges, but doing the 1 a day, I don't even know where it shows it anymore. Okay, so it's like, you get cave keys, I think, for the second one, not even the first one. I don't even know right now. Actually, yeah, nah. So the mid-tier recharge is 15 cave keys. That's a decent one. But the higher one, nah. I would not go for C at all. And then also the 7-day pack makes it even worse. Giant Katsuyu Breakthrough Stone. One Breakthrough Stone. Or 3 Itachi frags for 7 days of recharging. So, like, I get that he's an ultra rare ninja. But come on. Is this serious? Summoning Katsuyu Breakthrough. Now, this is what you guys need to realize. These Breakthrough Stones are obtainable in events and they haven't been anywhere yet. They only brought out the Katsuyu gems in Konoha outlets for the scratch cards, which was a very, very bad thing to begin with. Because it was like RNG to the max to get any. But now they're giving you a choice of 1 after weeks of recharging. And all of these summons, but Pakun and Shiba, require breakthrough gems. So even for my man Harambe, you need his specific breakthrough stones. Katsuyu becomes incredibly amazing at level 3 because it cancels 1 layer of debuffs and has a 9% heal. So it's pretty much the summon 2 max out if you're a whale, and it really helps out for Great Ninja War as well. It's what I would use if you could max it out, but I already knew these gemstones or breakthrough stones were not going to show up easily in events, and they have been extinct. And on top of that, you still just don't have a choice of getting them anywhere. Not even like a 20k into any event can get you them because they're just not showing up. That is already an issue. So Platinum Recharge, you're dead to me. Like, no, that event is done. Oh, okay, we also don't see what's in the events. Konoha Great Tree, I think, in my opinion, Edo Roshi is going to be there because there's really no other big events, like big spending event they could do in here. So I feel like he will be a minimum of 20k. I don't think he'll be less. He was in a time-limited treasure when he came out in China, and I think it was between him, Mu, and Fu. I don't know how many seals it would take. I'm assuming like 200 seals like everyone else. Who knows, honestly. I don't have seals because I pulled in the Kage Super, so I believe he'll be in an event first. I think also someone said in my Discord in China, he first released an event and the time-limited treasure came sometime after it. So he'll probably be minimum 20k, and I will go over his kit later after these events. Treasure of the Sage is good, but here you also see they added Giant Katsuyu Breakthrough Stone at a reduced price. So I wonder how much it costs, because this will be something I'd like to invest in. But we'll see how much it costs if we get a screenshot of that. So you can actually buy a Breakthrough Stone. I'm really curious to know how much it's going to be. Maybe like 1k, like I think 1k each is even asking for too much. I think it'll be more than 1k each, but we'll see what happens in the events. Minato, Jonin, as well as Masked Man. People were so upset that Shisui went into this once and never came back. 1 ingot sales, this event needs to get away with this raffle system thing. But these are the ninja selections: Hiruzen, Tobirama, Second Hokage, Yagura, Kaze Kagegara. Daily purchase limit is actually good for the 88 pack because it's 1 seal, 7 Miyaboku gifts. So for 88 ingots, it's pretty good. Something you guys might be interested in. That's the only one at least I would aim for. Special seals pack. Miyaboku trial. So Orochimaru skill books are in here. At least you get yourself two. You get yourself the multiple striking Shadow Snake, the second one, and you get yourself Orochimaru skill books for Snake Sword. So you get 2 books for free, which Miyaboku Trial is nice. And in the actual wheel, I always spin it once a day. Some people spin up to 3 a day, but this is the best place to buy pills from. I honestly like Miyaboku Trial also gives you coupons a day for playing it. So it's a really good event. Mystery Fruits, I never care for this thing. It gives you like a 100 coupon discount for Cave Pack. I think like 1 Cave Key Pack if you really wanted. Summoning Rebate. Okay, cool thing. Cave Exploration Rebate though, it is June 4th. It's a Monday fucking event. And I really hate when they do like power rebates on a Monday and just give you like 3 days for them. But I was hoping that refines would come around first. I'll have to find my way to get Cave Keys, which in this event cycle I don't see a way to get them without directly buying it. And I'll either need to go for 1,000 again or push the limit for the 2,000 one. Ninjutsu Trials, your favorite gang sign simulator, and then my really favorite Wheel of Fortune event, which is really nice. I mean, my server's so packed though, I doubt getting a gold essence is going to be achievable these days. Did I actually see something right though? Let me go back to this. So apparently recharge feedback, it's into fucking ultimate essence. So you're telling me that platinum recharge finally gives a gold essence for 7 days? I mean, the only reason why I can see that happening now is because the freaking actual feedback packs are garbage. And it's like only Uchiha for like Itachi Susanoo frags, which I don't care for 4-star because that's too much. So it actually seems like you get a gold essence now from the wheel, or from the platinum recharge, because this one always is a gold essence. So that's at least not completely trash. That actually makes it a lot better for a gold essence, but still, like, do you really need Susanoo Itachi frags? And Wheel of Fortune, I believe that the 30 frags of Sannin era Orochimaru will be in here. So that's pretty much my event analysis. Now, I decided to do a video because of all the stuff going on today in Discord and the game and the forums. But normally I post it as a community post on YouTube. This is just the exception, so I don't have people flood my kage pull video later with these comments. Also, monthly event resets. Now next month is a fucking Shizune sign-in. Shizune! Now she gets breakthroughs in China, which makes her, I don't know, whatever, like a little better. I think she's more cancerous because she's poison related. But anyway, she has breakthroughs in China, and her frags are actually kind of difficult to get. I don't think you can get them outside pulling the garbage seal scroll treasures, which hopefully nobody does, or get them from like black market. I don't even know if it has it, as well as chase missions. So it's really difficult to get yourself that. But otherwise, what do I think of the events this week? I think it's a fucking skip. I mean, I'll go for Cave Key rebate and probably do the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm hoping that Wheel of Fortune gives me a lot of keys. I don't even know if it has keys on it. I really don't know, but I'm hoping it has keys so I can get some. Then do the full Cave Key rebate as well. And another thing that disappoints me is there's no spending freaking rebate this week. No spending event. I was hoping Fukuoka Mario deal would be here, but it's not. So this event cycle leaves me pretty disappointed. There's also the kits to go over. So first thing before then, Germany is getting time skip outfits, but I heard that it's not going to be free. In China, it was a free login to get yourself the time skip outfit when it dropped. But I heard that in Germany, you're going to have to buy it from the Ninetales Assault event. So who knows how much that's going to be, but a free outfit ends up being sold. What else is new? Alright, so I guess I can go over Orochimaru Sannin. So let us go for... Where is he? Oh, actually, it's not going to show... Orochimaru Sannin War. Now, I have 119 frags. Will not go for 5-star. Always go for breakthroughs because they actually enhance the ninja. But he's getting the breakthroughs. And also releasing the Sannin era one. Plus, all these Orochimarus in the weekend, they can't drop my fucking Akatsuki. Like, goddamn. But these are the breakthroughs. Really, really good. So his mystery gets a lower cooldown. But it's really the passive. And it really becomes insane. So his standard attack will do also 15% more damage. It's a very good update. I realize this, but they're giving +2 books and making you get the +1? Am I seeing this right? Because on the post itself, you get Snake Sword 2. Or is this a freaking typo? Yeah, you get Snake Sword 2. So they're giving you the +2 mystery and making you get the +1. I guess it saves you the frags. And then multiple Shadow Snake. Striking Shadow Snake as the chase. They give you the second one. So all you have to do is go out of the way to get the first one and you're golden. But alright, so standard attack, 15% more damage. Very good. Then you have yourself the cold-blooded passive, which becomes ridiculous. So it has a scaling of naturally 14%, but now it becomes 25% instead. His chase will also start hitting twice per round. And I don't know, I think it just loses the damage reduction on the +2, which is really useful. And then he has his revive passive, which is actually whatever. Actually, I'm thinking now that it wasn't his breakthroughs that were amazing, but it was a skill experiment. But I don't know. Either way, he's a really good nuker. So he's not really like a meta-related ninja, but he's someone fun to mess around with. He has really high kill potential for one ninja specifically. But these are the breakthroughs for Orochimaru. I feel like the skill experiment actually had something else you would use alongside the breakthroughs, because the best breakthrough is pretty much the chase and the passive for 25. The passive and the standard. That's for sure the best one. And I guess the mystery cooldown helps out a lot because it's a 4-round cooldown without any breakthroughs, and that's actually a lot to deal with. So the next thing though, I guess I'll just continue with the Orochimaru. So Sannin era Orochimaru, pretty much, I would say is the worst Sannin era ninja that they have. He pretty much has a mystery that causes damage up to 7 opponents, will do 3 combo and a tag. Standard attack hits the front row, has a high chance of causing repulse. This skill is not affected by any protective skills of the opponent, so that goes for guarding and taunts, like Hinata or Neji. So pretty much that they can't block the attack. He has his chase that can be triggered twice. It causes repulse and poison. Substitution, he has a high chance of evading a mystery skill. And the 100 Chakra Special, which replaces his standard attack. He will summon Manda, which will cause an earthquake affecting up to 7 opponent units and causing them to suffer from repulse. This skill is not affected by any protective skills of the opponent. Now the reason why he's kind of whatever and just like the reason why he's regarded as the worst Sannin era ninja is because he's full on damage and doesn't really have much utility for anything else. Plus, using him as a position 1 is not something you probably want to do. I don't see him having too much potential to really be that good, but it's 20 chakra cost mystery, who knows? I mean, anything can work with enough power. But otherwise, he seems like a very alright ninja. And then we have ourselves Edo Roshi, which, like, why is this on our schedule, honestly? It makes me think now that we're going to get all the other Edo ninjas, or at least like the lower tiered ones before they start dropping the good ones. And who knows when Edo Hiruzen's going to drop, because that could be just whenever. But anyway, Edo Roshi. Now the first thing you need to realize is that his kit is not completely bad, it's not completely trash, but he gets put really far down because his mystery becomes an 80 chakra cost. It's an 80 chakra cost compared to the original Roshi being 40. But as far as I know, his mystery hits harder than Roshi's, the original one. But 80 chakra, like that's crazy. That really is. So his mystery causes fire and earth up to 9 enemies, causes knockdown and immobilizes a selected unit, which is nice. His standard attack attacks the opponent's front row, fire and attribute damage with a high chance of causing repulse. Then his chase, he loses the 30-hit combo chase. And also he loses the ability to destroy barriers, but gets himself a barrier. So his chase will do repulse. Chase's repulse causes low flow and cancels shields and buffs. That's a very good chase. First time we're seeing this, actually. I don't think any ninja for our version of the game actually has this right now. So that chase is really good. But this Roshi, despite him having like an AoE mystery, he's more suited for single targets and probably like, I don't know, either way. But he's really good for Jinchurikis because his barrier. So lava style barrier, Hugwao Mountain, like, yeah, I shouldn't have tried to say that. launches it, and all your formation's Jinchurikis will have their defense increased by 60% and ninjutsu by 40% if this barrier is up. Now, that is a very unique barrier. It's really good, you know, already comes to mind is Kurama Naruto teams. Like, replace the regular Roshi with, you know, this one for Kurama Naruto and run Killer Bee. It'll give you a very, like, tanky Jinchuriki lineup with a lot of damage going out. But the thing is, you realize this Roshi stops burning people. He doesn't ignite no more. His passive just makes him immune to all debuffs, and he just heals. So he loses the tank factor of igniting enemies when they hit him, gets a barrier and stops destroying them, and has an 80 chakra cost mystery. For his price, is not worth it at all. You know, he would be a fun and interesting ninja to mess around with, but he has a lot of drawbacks compared to the OG Roshi. And I would honestly like to get him, try him out in Kurama Naruto teams and see how that works out. Especially in the future with more Jinchurikis. But it's just, for that price, nah. He cannot, I would not pay 20 something K for him. Like, no way. Especially without a rebate. So, I don't know what they're going to do with these events. No Fukurokumaru rebate really leaves me disappointed. I honestly don't know what I would go for in the next events, but we still haven't seen the selection for Konoha Great Tree, so maybe there will be a surprise in there, and I want to see how much those Katsuyu Breakthrough Stones are for Treasure of the Sage. Plus, Wheel of Fortune, who knows what's going to be on there. I hope it stays pretty good as well. But otherwise, I don't know. I really don't know. Roshi is just something I don't want to pay for. Especially without a rebate. And unless he is a lot cheaper than I assume he is. But I'm really thinking it's going to be 20 freaking K. Ain't no way that's going to be less than that. So hopefully this helps you guys out. And just a lot of stuff that needs to be said. Just to avoid any future comments today. The Kage Super Rare video will be out later today. A few hours after this one probably. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I'll catch you guys next time.